Today, I invite you to embark on a journey within, to explore the mystical heart that connects us all. It's a journey that transcends the boundaries of time and space, reaching into the very essence of who we are, and what binds us to each other and to the universe at large. This mystical heart is not merely a metaphorical construct, it is an energetic reality that pulses with the rhythm of life itself, echoing the divine spark present in each and every one of us. Imagine for a moment the intricate web of energy that surrounds us, unseen yet profoundly felt. It is as if there is an invisible thread, weaving through our lives, connecting us to one another. This connection, this heart of mystery, is the source of our deepest compassion, our empathy, and our capacity for love. It is the source of the unity that transcends differences, a unity that holds the potential to heal our divisions and bring us into harmony with one another and with the world. In the rush of daily life, it's easy to lose sight of this connection. We often define ourselves by the surface aspects of our being, our occupations, our beliefs, our possessions. But underneath all these layers, there lies a commonality, a shared essence that speaks the language of the heart, a language that does not require words but is understood universally. It's the language of kindness, of presence, of being truly seen and heard. I remember a time when I felt this connection profoundly. It was during a trip to a small village nestled in the mountains. Despite the language barrier, I was welcomed as if I were family. We shared meals, laughter, and stories, not with words, but with gestures and smiles. In those moments, I realized that the mystical heart isn't something we need to seek out in distant lands or in sacred texts. It is alive in the simple acts of sharing